Hello, good day or good evening to everyone who sees this short promotional. I wish to welcome you to this Mystery School of the Sacred Womb and Heart that has been launched already in the fall of 2023, and it continues along 2025 and hopefully the years to come as an offering that sums up many years of work I did with and for women and womb carriers. And that is an invitation to get to know yourself, to meet those hidden aspects of yourself, especially diving into the womb cauldron and connect it more with the heart space. So you can step into a phase of mastery in your own life and on your own path. And I'm going to share with you the contents of the school and to explain what this mystery school of the Sacred Heart and Womb means. It is an offering that is very dear to my heart, very close also to every aspect of my life, something that I co-created with the energy of Mary Magdalene as I'm following her lineage as a priestess of the rosebud and of the sacred sound. And also from the journey that I started to explore since very young with the world and the mythology of goddesses. And a mystery school, as probably some of you know, is a template for teachings of the mysteries. In ancient times, in the temples of ancient times, in Egypt, in Sumeria, in Greek temples and other temples around the world, these teachings, these hidden sacred mysteries have been taught to those who wanted to be initiated. And Mary Magdalene herself, according to the apocryphal version of her story, is considered to have been a priestess of Isis, of Mother Isis, goddess of Egypt, goddess of death and rebirth. And she has been studying in her youth in one of these temples in Egypt. And therefore, the vision I had several years ago when I connected with the energy and guidance of Mary Magdalene, starting on this path of being a priestess of her, is that I can bring back the teachings of those old schools, very ancient ones, but at the same time propose new techniques, modern tools and methods, and blend them together into an original concept. And so this school is an online exploratory course that can be made along the whole year that is meant to accomplish a full circle of initiation and activation into the mysteries of the Grail. And you, as a womb carrier, are invited to dive into this sacred portal that is the channel between your womb and your heart space and retrieve guidance, wisdom, and tools that can support this connection, but also more growth into self-awareness and progress on your own path. And you have here the website. In the menu up, you can find in the offerings the Sacred Heart and Womb Mystery School with all the descriptions. But here I'm going to give you some information about who can enroll in this training. Every woman or self-defined womb carrier that carries a womb space is invited to enroll. if you wish to deepen the knowledge and connection and also healthy manifestation of your womb energies. Every womb carrier that is curious and courageous enough to embark on this journey of self-discovery and exploration, because it can be a challenging journey, a very deep one, but also very rewarding. All those womb carriers as you who already deal with some challenges at the physical, emotional level, maybe even with some mental illnesses, depression, and so on. And all those who possess a womb and a heart, and they want to become channels of higher consciousness, an embodied sovereign being by birthright. You'll also ask me why enroll for this training I'm proposing you. Because you are in a moment in your life when you say, I want to give a big yes to myself, to my true essence as a womb carrier. Because you wish to attain more health, more awareness in relationship to your own traumas and wounds. Because your heart and the inner child still living in you are asking to reconnect and bring more healing, more harmony and peace into your life. And because, and not for last, you are the creatrix of your own destiny, then your womb energies is a precious guide you have for self-love, empowerment, and creative manifestation. What are the benefits of this training? Many. And you can actually find on the website www.palomablanca.ro some testimonials, among which also from participants in this training school. But among the many, first you will start to learn how to decipher the hidden mechanisms of your body and psyche, focusing on womb awareness and healing. You will start to explore those emotions and aspects that are in different layers or dimensions of your womb heart channel that is unique for yourself, and make it a portal so you can discover more about yourself and how to creatively manifest your true essence. Along this school, you will acquire and experiment many different concepts, models, methods, and tools that you help deal with all those challenges that you might have in your life. And thus, you will tap into a new level of womb consciousness that is a higher level of reconnection with your self, with your sovereign self and being. The curriculum I'm proposing for this school is varied, and really there are many different contexts, but they are all built around the concept of the medicine wheel of the womb and heart, which is an original concept I have created. And along this medicine wheel, along a full year, we are going to work with the 4 archetypes of Mary Magdalene and their faces. There will be 3 faces per archetype, so in total 12 faces of Mary Magdalene. And each module, as there are 4 according to 4 archetypes, will have 3 months, 1 month for each of these faces. Beyond this, that is a shamanistic concept, but roots itself in the womb medicine wheel that authors Azra and Seren Bertrand created a few years ago. We are going also to dive into trauma biography and family constellation theory, so you can learn more about what this means and how much your development through life is conditioned by early trauma, the trauma from your childhood and even before you were born. And we'll have a specific topic about womb trauma and inter and transgenerational trauma, because this is a very complex reality. And as we deal with the second container, that is the same gray, or the channel between womb and heart, the womb trauma can very much impact in a negative way and clog this space, and thus we can disconnect. Of course, this also means working with inner child and boundaries. And we cannot exclude anatomy and pathologies of the womb and some healing modalities that are adapted to the womb reality And some of them actually are methods that I've learned that now I blend in very complex sessions that are tailored for each specific case. We will also dive into the story of Mary Magdalene, the apocryph story, the one that has been hidden for centuries and that nowadays emerges more and more every day. As Mary Magdalene and the sacred union with Joshua or Jesus is considered a template of new relationships and new ways of relating to ourselves and to the world. And related to the story of the Magdalene and her archetypes, we cannot forget to speak about the goddesses of the moon and how they relate to each of these four archetypes. And of course, we will trace a little bit of history regarding the Cathar and Templar story that is very much related with the story of Magdalene. And the dynasties, the Carolingian Merovingian dynasties in France, that are connected with the Rose Path, with the story of the Grail and the Magdalene lineage. And this will be, let's say, the core of the theoretical teaching. But beyond this, each session that I will offer you during the course, each content also has an experiential character through the exercises that we are going to do and that I'm going to propose you also to do. And many of them stem from art therapy and vision boards, shamanic journaling and meditations, and self-inquiry, journaling, all sorts of rituals and ceremonies for special occasions like the full moon, new moon, equinox, and solstice. Practical exercises and recommendation using sound, breath, work, and postures, card divination, and other tools that the priestess path needs. The curriculum of this mystery school of the Sacred Heart and Womb is made of, as I said, 4 modules, 3 months for each module. And each module you are provided with 6 pre-recorded lessons of around 2 hours, where theory is combined with practical exercises, a private WhatsApp or Telegram chat group when there are more than 3 participants, so we can have a circle where we can interact, share insights, experience, ask questions, and answer to these questions. And at the end of each 3 months of each module, there will be a guest lecture of between 30, 40 minutes and 1 hour, where the guests will share with us their knowledge, their wisdom, and their heart and womb energy, speaking about the feminine world, the healing arts, alternative practices and therapies, tantra, astrology, cosmology, and so on. And in addition to these contents and modality of work for the curriculum, you will also have available in the portal, which is in the website, and you can access it easily with the link and a password that I'm going to provide, some homework. Retain that homework is not compulsory, but it can help you attune more with this space or channel between the heart and the womb, and also make more progress on your part while you are acquiring the theoretical aspects of the school, but also are doing more exercising. So there will be homework guidelines, and then at your own pace, you can take once or several times 3 guided journeys or transmissions. They are mainly audio, and you are invited for each module to journey with an element, a goddess, or a power animal. So this will complement those lessons of 2 hours. Then you have a full handbook of moon rituals for the whole year, and an explanation of the 12 faces of Mary Magdalene that correspond to the 4 archetypes. That is actually a part of the booklet of the Mary Magdalene Womb Oracle. I strongly recommend you that you purchase this Mary Magdalene Womb Oracle that I have created together with a group of women from Oslo, because it can be very much used in your own private practice. You will have a list of bibliography too, and other recommendations of practices that could support your womb and heart container through ritual, embodiment, or wellness exercises. For each module, you also have a suggestion of 8 images that will represent that archetype and faces of Mary Magdalene that you are going to work in each module, and that you can choose among them for your altar for ritual purpose. And then a vision board template with guidelines on how you can create your own vision boards so you can foster more manifestation. About the timeline of the school, as I said, this is a school that you can attend either recording a full year thread, or you can choose and opt for only one module. So you will do it only for 3 months. Of course, the price will be different. But for the first archetype, the model of the maiden, that I also invite to subscribe now if you feel called. You'll have the time span from February to May. Then from May to August, we start and run the model of the mother archetype. From August to November, I'm going to present the enchantress archetype, and then from November to end of January next year, the crone. And as I said, you can opt to do participation by single modules and for a full-length course. And the enrollment for each module separately is accepted up to 1 week before the start of this module. For next year, starting with January, February, I'm actually able to deliver you an option to purchase the full-length course at a discounted price of 200 euros or the equivalent currencies in other currencies if you purchase it as a bulk. So with all the modules, contents, and afferent materials that can be delivered to you as supporting materials. But if you want just one module that calls you mostly, then you will only pay for that module. The price now is 350 euros for one module or equivalent currency. You'll ask me maybe, what do you need to attend this school? Well, it's an online course, and it's good that you reserve some space to take the classes and also do some homework. And what you mostly need is that you have a computer that has good internet connection, especially for accessing the materials in the portal. But as the most of the materials are also provided in written form or pre-recorded form, it's good that you have a good pair of headphones. So when you listen, you create a bubble and you are not interrupted by other distractions. I also recommend that you create a sacred space and you have your own altar for the practices that are suggested in forms of ceremonies and rituals. And of course, there will be a lot of self-inquiry and journaling practice that I will present in the pre-recordings, but also as homework and guidelines. So it's good that you have a block note and a pen. And sometimes you might want to have several pens or other materials for drawing, so you can pinpoint with different colors the several contents. Then in the vision board recommendation, you will find a list of materials that you might need to create your own vision boards, and oracle cards for yourself representing goddesses or other energies. I strongly advise you that you purchase the Mary Magdalene Womb Oracle. As I said, the full price is 350 kroner or 35 euros, but for those enrolling for the school, I give a 5 euro or 50 kroner discount. And so this is the information that I had today for you regarding the Mystery School of the Sacred Womb and Heart. Before you start, open the enrollment, you'll receive a welcome letter for each module or for the full school and course, according to your preference. And I also can provide an invoice. And again, I have special discounts for those who want to attend the school, especially for those womb carriers that are in difficult situation economically, like unemployed, or single parents, or you have a specific health situation that to a certain extent create some difficulty for you also economically, then we can negotiate on a good discount for you. My main interest in delivering the content of the school is that you can use all this content, all the teachings, and both theory and practical exercises to your own benefit, to make you grow more, to make you create space for self-care, for self-love, for self-awareness and self-healing. Wishing you a nice, smooth sailing ahead. I send blessings and hugs from Oslo. See you next, and bye-bye.